Kohga. You think you can get away from me by getting away from me? Rude. Frankly. Don't show me, don't show me, don't show me, don't show me. Oh, it kind of sucks here, doesn't it? Okay. No. Giant wall in my way. Fine. Where are my guys? Where are my guys at? Ow! Ow! I really should have made some gloom resistant stuff. Yep. The existence of gloom archers really does mess things up for me. We're making good ground, I just have to be patient. Very patient. No jumping. So we're going pretty far. Especially with this top, you can actually climb a lot. With 3 circles. As long as you never hop. And I'm hoping the floor over here is stable enough that I can stand to escape. I could climb all the way up there if I want, but I'd rather not to. Okay, yeah, no, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Luigi, #1. No, we are good. Okay. Let's see, I'll have to zero in on wherever the... Oh god, I can't see shit. Oh, we're high up. And I want to stay high up. I think I need to go over here to get in. Because this is surrounded by, like, the hole. An abyss that'll stop me. There's a series of circular openings, these clearings, that might be different things. I'm not sure what they are. Can't see super well. A ledge, okay. I can't tell if the way in is the top or the bottom. It might be down here. there a passage down here? Huh. They all resemble passages, but they don't go anywhere. Is it below me? Or above me? The good news about above me is I can do this. Or I can't? I guess the first ones are just too high up. It's hard to tell how high this thing can go. Well, we really lost that one. Okay. Here's the statues. The statue probably does indicate where it is. So if I go right to where the statue is, this is probably the opening? Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a good point. If I had spotted the statue earlier, I'd have more to work with. Because the statue is definitely how you can tell what the hell's going on. Hello. There's Kohga again. Alright, I'll just real quickly, like, take care of this problem. Oh, water. Oops. Nope. Oh, God. There we go. Alright. This gives us a local checkpoint, and it refills my gloom hearts, so I'm in a better position to deal with whatever horrible siege weapon he's going to shoot at me with. Maybe I'll build something to fight back with this time. It's just last time he was literally flying. I could technically do something about that. I probably could have created some kind of flying hovercraft that itself had, guns or something, but it kind of seemed like a lot. One concern is that he's also attacking you at the beginning, but it was, like, in Phase 1 he definitely has a weaker vehicle. Okay, this one seems like it might be a water battle, which makes sense because we're under the Zora area, so his fights are also themed, I guess. Maybe the angle's off? No. That's still not working. Whoa! How long have you been there? Why, you little... Tried to catch me off guard, did you? You... cowardly sneak? Like I said before, my plan has changed. But we already mined up everything there is to mine around here. So what you just now, you know... I was killing time. Cool. So, yeah, you get it. Anyway, I can't believe you followed me to another mine, persistent little pest. In honor of our long-awaited reunion, I graciously allow you to fight me one-on-one before. But right now, you're the last thing on my mind. Because the end is nigh. I look like a nightmare anglerfish now. Oh. I've got things to do, so let's make this real quick. Giga Clan attack! He's got two... Oh, he's got two archers on this thing now. That's a little dangerous. Okay, so I'm gonna want to find a way to get out there. What's the thing that targets people? Construct head. Faces the enemy. So fan, steering wheel, targeting head, cannon. That's probably a good starting point. Just have to try not to get murdered while I'm trying to craft it. I definitely could have told it to just summon... Let's see. Hopefully it can't just shoot me in the face. Which way is up and down on this thing? Like that? I definitely could have told this thing to just summon a hovercraft that I just learned how to build anyway. Alright, hopefully the fan is strong enough. Cool. Not strong enough for that rock. Oh god, don't sink. Do not sink, oh my god. Oh god, it's gonna sink. Okay, please shoot. No! Are you kidding me right now? Pardon? Well, yeah, look, when's it gonna get out? Okay. Okay. No, mother... Gah. God, it should not be this hard to just undo my mistake. Damn. These are still in my inventory. Get me to the island. God, okay, at least it technically floats, but not well enough. No, make it flat. Come on, man. There we go. I'm hoping maybe that'll help it not sink. It's not the best plan. But also, I don't think this thing fires. So it has to be a beam emitter. That sucks that the cannon won't fire on its own, apparently. Okay, there's the front of it. God, what a nightmare. What? Why did the game recommend this as a hovercraft? It seems brutal. There we go, at least it's kind of even now. This is probably its own kind of bad idea. I can't get into the water. How do you shoot things? Okay, what? Okay, so this does fire. I think it's just on backwards because I couldn't tell which side was the front. There was a symbol on that side, so I thought it was the front. Oh my god. Having a rough time so far. I think I knocked this guy's off. Just like this laser just will never fire, apparently. Okay, it's relatively easy to kill his archers with my thing, at least. Is this beam even hurting him? Why does my guy keep disappearing? Get... Man, how does he make vehicles that shoot people? It's really hard to automate this. Thankfully that power makes it very easy to knock the enemies off. But damn. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There goes his guys again. Get off. Ah! It's so, god damn it. Link just won't climb. You don't have that much time to fight back. But I seemingly need to hit him directly because I'm just not going to do any damage this way. He's actually like shockingly easy to damage. Oh god, I'm stuck on his vehicle. No, he's gone already. What is the logic behind when he leaves? God, I keep getting stuck on his vehicles. This is brutal. I can't get off his fucking vehicle. Oh my god. Oh shit. I'm not gonna be able to turn around. And I'm gonna stuck on his vehicle, having not even done damage. Okay, I went under him. I'm having a brutal time right now. No, die! You're so close. Hey, I activated his thing and it went away. That saves me, except for the part where I think it's using my battery. Stop making tingle sounds at me and die. Ugh. Oh, that steering stick got wet. My hand slipped. Wow. No matter. Once again, you're too late. I've already dug up all the crystallized charges this place had to offer, and there's more. I've got word from my underlings. They've located the man himself. They found the Demon King. Just one more step. One teeny little step until the Yiga clan's long-standing desire comes to fruition. We have now enough crystallized charges now. Only one more abandoned mine to blah 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 blah. And there's only one more abandoned mine to ransack. Hear me now, Link. It's time to start that final excavation. The northwestern abandoned mine awaits. That's when I'll use those charges to activate our ultimate weapon. Offer it to the Demon King and bring the world to its end. Our next encounter would be our last. You'll get yours, just you wait. That would be surprising if it's already the last. Just because you expect it to just kind of like rotely go to all the temple locations. Granted, he's not the most reliable source on that, is he? Thank you for getting rid of the dudes. Mom. It is neat to find a reward that big for that. The only known way to enter the depths is through chasms. Upon the upheaval, many chasms appeared across Hyrule. When navigating the depths proves too treacherous, try leaving and returning through a different chasm. To fully conquer the depths, we must find every entrance. Unfortunately, locating chasms is not always very straightforward. It is rumored, for instance, that a chasm has somehow opened inside a cave. Surely this is not the only concealed entrance. There may even be holes that do not seem to be chasms at first glance. But take heart, the gloom that leaks from these pits acts as a beacon, and most can be seen from above. Lower to Master Kohga. That advice is slightly dubious just because... I mean it's useful if it actually happened. I'm just saying that the idea that of it being too treacherous to navigate down here doesn't seem all that likely at the end of the day. This place was definitely a bit scarier at the beginning, but quickly becomes just like, it's just dark. It's Evercraft with a little unicorn on it. Yeah, sticking a laser onto the beginning, on the front of it seemed kind of nice, but when only did the laser seem to do no damage, when it did hit, it basically never fired. I could have done one that was firing all the time, maybe, but then that one still would struggle with the fact that you can't, when you're in water, it's a struggle to make the ship always level. So if every time it wobbles up and down, it's going to aim up or down and not hit your target either. Making a weaponized vehicle is surprisingly hard. So I don't think I've picked up Zonaite. Nope. Getting a lot more places to cash in if I needed to. Just in time for when I pretty much don't. Go me. I'm so good at this. Oh, this is where my Shot landed. Go figure. Gimme. And now he's I'm even closer to this one. How hard could it be? All right, we're here, going there. Get over it. Sand. No. Doesn't have slope here. Stand in the place where you work. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Think about direction. Why you haven't before. Right, we're by the Rito, so these guys have wings. Though I swear they have way more wing than the actual Rito have. Look at those guys. That's not... That is not what the Rito look like. I haven't looked at the other ones super closely, but their silhouettes at least have resembled the creature that they're supposed to be. And this one does not. Ah, blow me. Get it? I'm funny. I'm a funny man. Do 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 do. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Can you even get in? Okay, no, we just gotta do a little sleuthing. Where am I? Oh, this chasm. It's gonna be a big cliff then. I thought we were at the outside perimeter of the village and I had to figure out how to get past the water, which is now a mountain. It's just this regular chasm. Okay, so this chasm, this is a chasm that you explore the bottom of and when up there, so... Come on. Establish running, there we go. Right. Yeah, so this isn't water, this is just a deep canyon, which means that it should have a top in this version of the world. It just do be a bit of a climb. No. Well, this is bad. Okay, it's recovering. Okay. So it's kind of a long way up. We're gonna be patient, which means I get to drink this. Any day now. Yeah, when I think I got this far and it seemed like a crest I could stand on. But I think that's just that it's curving, and I think I also might have been like slightly upside down for a bit. So it felt like I was coming over a crest, but then you turn sideways and it's not nearly as forgiving as it looked. Okay, we're up top. Thanks for the help, everybody. You know, Rivali knew how to make me go up. That was a cool trick. Got any tricks like that? Tulin. Wait for the Bajwing. Okay. Also, this is here, I'm noticing, so... Not my proudest. Do I want to go down there, though? I mean, I do want to get them in general, so I guess this is not treat it like a choice. But... I'm gonna have to climb all the way back up, aren't I? Oh, fuck. Got it. Get ourselves turned around and... Yep. Let's see, can I just do this here to go back to the surface? I don't know. Let's find out where this takes me. If it takes me back to the surface, I can probably cancel it. Okay. So I figured that the structure is so coily that if it lets you swim up, you probably just will end up part of the way up. I mean, I can probably use that as a vantage point to skip the climb. I wonder what, because those are probably roughly the same root structure each time. They don't really have to worry about you being able to compare them next to each other to see if they're ever different. They probably just made them the same one. I wonder if you can get used to a specific spot to stand under each one to go as high as possible with as little effort as possible and then use that to sail out from each one. That'd be a sneaky little trick. Alright, looks like I was completely correct about where this was going to be. And once again, right before I get to the Yiga clan, there's a guy that's going to attack me if I talk to them, I'm sure. So, this is where the statues lead you, and it's where I'd expect to be able to get in, because it's the closest one to being able to get in here. But yeah, this is... the place I'm trying to get to is cut off. So it's this one, so there. I don't think there was a chasm there, but there must be a way to get over there. A fallen statue is buried in the wall. Nope, can't rewind it. Is there an invisible... Nope, it's not like a secret passage. I was wondering if there's like a... like it's a riddle. Like it being like this is like a trick or something. Strange. There definitely should be something up ahead. Oh, you investigating this place too? Look, see how the stone statue has fallen to the wall? These statues are typically set in rows with one sightlight leading to the next until they finally stop at an old mine. But this is different. This chain of statues ends here. I've looked all over and there's no sign of an old mine. Could it be somehow inside the wall? But I don't see any kind of entrance. Oh well, I found you here, so at least the statues led me to a hero. Your life is mine. Yep. It's never a dude, it's always a bad guy. Haha. Oh wow, that went. One hit? Oh. They're sending their coolest dudes after me. Never stand a chance. Yep, chances... It's not looking like it's necessarily something here. So let's try going back up. It looks like an infinite bad. And they even did specifically set up in the previous place. You might need to go to the surface and find a different way in that one journal. And that might have been specifically setting up the next one, it looks like. Oh, I have 3 levels to spend. Okay, well I think when I warp in, there'll be one like right here. Oh right, this is a shrine. Shrines aren't placed sensically. There's an intuitiveness to thinking like, oh, I'm teleporting into a town, so I'll be at the beginning of town. But at the beginning of town, there is a little thingy where I can buy the thingies. And maybe I should buy some more thingies. Apparently I have 14. Like right up here. Okay, so we've been warned very recently that the abyss holes might not be in noticeable locations, and that seems like them just telling me what's going to happen, basically. More heart pieces, please. And the Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes that... Second row! The Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes that day. I'm sorry. It's both terminal and inoperable. We've got a second row of hearts in this game. So I imagine I have 23 now? I think the first row is probably 20. I don't feel like counting them again. Visit the Slippery Falcon. It's not innuendo. Okay, so while... Hello. I can't do the thingy! I'm always annoyed when Tulin's not here. What, are you trying to hide your identity from your own people? I don't understand why they're not active. Well, yeah, they're not active in town because they want you to be able to talk to NPCs more easily. So the struggle here is that the surface and the underworld match each other with shrines and light thingies, but the abyss things are just in places. Oh. That's human. Hylian. I should take a look at that. Oh, it's just one. Yeah. You found me. So, what are we gonna do about it? Well, if it isn't Link. I haven't seen you since we met at the Hyrule Field Chasm. Josha asked me to search the area around Rita Village for a chasm, and lo and behold, I found one. Oh, there we go. See? It's directly below us. I plan to return and report my findings to Josha after I rest a short little while longer. If you plan on entering the chasm, I urge you to do so with caution. Well, that's neat. I really like how this game can plant a mystery and have you solve it without even making it a quest. It's a bit risky. Even when I'm paying full attention, it's easy to just lose track of a detail with everything else you're thinking about, or even just like take a break and then not remember the context anymore. This always looks like a throat. It's just lumpy and fleshy and red. And there it is. And there's Kohga, probably. Oh yeah, the map shows me that he is there, in fact. Yes, indeed. Yep. Why? Why did I do that? For some reason, I'm a little upset about that one. Oh, wow, this looks very different down here than it does up there. Not quite the same island arc, huh? I guess we don't have to, they're not necessarily cheating a bit. It could be that it's all been mined out because it was a mine, and that's why it doesn't match down here. That makes sense. Yup. Wow. Land Before Time. I have not watched that in a long time. Why did that come to mind? That is not a childhood cartoon I expected to make it into my brain for this stuff. He's ready for me? I've been waiting for you. It is done. We have enough crystallized charges at last. Lo and behold, Mecha Ganon. And now, our gift to the Demon King. I'm teleporting for no reason. A weapon beyond compare. Will be reborn. Today will go down in infamy as the day of our ultimate weapon's resurrection, the day of the day the world faced its end. Behold this feat of engineering. After all this hype, it's gonna shit the bed, isn't it? It's gonna be like a big robot that's too complicated and then it falls over. Or it's probably that looks like it might be good. Uh-oh. This unstoppable Zonai construct. Count your blessings, Link. Your death will prove the Yiga clan's might. Then I'll take my rightful place in the darkness below the castle where the Demon King now dwells. Oh, there's an evil Hyrule castle under the Hyrule castle. I didn't check that. Yes, where the end of all things will begin, in the deepest reaches of the depths, far beneath Hyrule Castle. I feel like I've been under Hyrule Castle, though, before, and I don't remember seeing anything. Now, come and get me. Those aren't very complete thunder walls. I feel like I can still climb out. This time I'll bury you. I call it the reverse Uno card. Explosion. Oh, it just knocked him right out. Okay. He wasn't ready for a gun. Uh-oh. Oh! I'm glad that my stupid cannon attached to a shield thing is paying off and being really strong. Oh my god, he's so weak. He's so not ready for the setup. Beep. Did it even fall out? I'm not sure. Does this do damage or something? He's over there now. Okay. Haha. Aw, damn it. I lose so much time sometimes when I'm just trying to charge up this move, but then he launches a different attack, and I try to cancel that. I then try to then transition into charging it, and then just launches another attack. You're like, no! It's so much slower this way. Please. This is a genuine boss fight full of stuff that I can't even make. What's he doing? Is he gonna be dumb enough to do it again? You betcha. Uh-oh. I thought I could shoot him at that angle. Whoop, that was a weird jump. I'm noticing that when you reverse it, it goes into him specifically. I think it's actually breaking the rules of how it works. 'Cause it's only supposed to go backwards to where it went before, and it actually didn't come from inside of him. He just summoned it next to him. As shown by the fact, like I just tried testing it, where I tried reversing one of the ones that hasn't come at me yet, and those ones won't reverse into him. He has to throw them first. But that doesn't make sense because him throwing it doesn't involve it going to his hitbox either. But it's whatever. They just had to cheat and program it to do something unique instead of what it's supposed to do normally. Well, that one was over really quickly. I blew it. Do the bombs. Do it. Unfortunately, the fight's a bit undercooked because you just have a very specific thing you're supposed to do to solve a very specific problem. And when he doesn't everything else, you can just run around. So there aren't, like, interesting things you have to do to avoid each source of damage. Like, oh, you jump over this thing and dodge through this thing, and you have to be in an ice block to survive this thing. It's just like, just kind of run around. Waiting for him to do the one thing that does damage to him. Ah! My beautiful weapon. All my work destroyed. Who lowered those? Why don't you leave him in here to die? You little twerp. I was this close to destroying the world with the Demon King. You think I'm just going to let this stand, do you? I think he's proud of himself. Time to bust out the serious moves. A brand new technique I came up with in the deepest darkness of the darkest depths. It will destroy you. Bombs. Tremble in fear before my unstoppable Kohga rocket. This is the end. Now fly, Kohga rocket. Oh. Uh-oh. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again! How dare you, Link? I'll have my revenge! Oh. How did you aim that so well? Actual speedrunners try to do that and can't. Even more chest. Santa's been reading my letters. He woke up so far in the distance, I barely saw him. So much for the final meeting place. Forgive me if I skip this, because it's... As we've learned from the temples in this game's usually happy to just give you the exact same dialogue over and over again. Big charge. A diamond. Wow. He said it would be the last one, but it wasn't, was it? He lied. This one is a rocket on a platform to go up, and I guess the battery to make the rocket go up even more, and probably to offset its balance to make it go up straight by putting it on the side there. It's a very goofy construct. Some of these are probably just chances to recognize how absurd, what kind of absurd stuff the game will let you do if you try. It's always a little funny to me when they think that you want to have the whole same conversation every time. I'm like, dude, I'm playing this game for a while. I'm aware. Zonaite? What's that? Whoa. You mean I could be doing this whole time? Which I wasn't? Terrifying. Every Yiga should keep our glorious purpose kindled in the heart by singing our anthem at least 3 times a day. Yiga Clan Anthem of the Depths. We, clumps of earth. Glory to Kohga and the mighty Yiga Clan. Our master is the strongest. He's got a secret plan. His fall from sand to darkness did bring him to the depths, but did he waver? Never. He into action leapt. The Yiga Clan then followed, hearts fiery and true. Will soon rise up our weapon, revived by a stone of blue. In the dark we dwell now, we covert clumps of earth. Soon we'll rise to take Hyrule for everything it's worth. Glory to Kohga and the mighty Yiga Clan. The earth itself will tremble. Our ascension is at hand. Glory to Master Kohga. Just glory to Master Kohga. Bananas. And where has he gone now? Though Zelda's whereabouts remain unknown, you learn that the Demon King lurks beneath Hyrule Castle. There's Hyrule Castle. Yeah, I guess I technically haven't gone that way yet. I'm guessing you use the abyss that's in the top Hyrule Castle, and you probably can't get there otherwise, because it is surrounded by water. It's probably cut off. Which would make sense. Messages from an ancient era. Okay, so let's see if this guy will finally give us access to the ancient language. I kind of forgot how many things. We had a lot of dangling threads here, because yeah, this was the... I've had a few of those different language things. One of them fell into the pit. And someone said that they're going to finally look into it. And so I might finally be able to access this whole part of the game that maybe I should have had the whole time. Whoops. Oh yeah, that's just one of the things. Ah, Link. Good of you to come. Too curious to stay away, eh? You know it. I thought so. I'm glad to see you showing an interest in my work. That reminds me, at some point I gotta try to remember to go back to that place where you need the 4 powers to do the ruins. And I only had 2 when I went there. Now I have all 4. I thought so. I'm glad to see you showing an interest in my work. This is a picture of the stone tablet that fell from the sky at Lookout Landing. I managed to decipher the inscriptions on it using my notes in ancient Hyrulean I had in storage at this research lab. Here's what it says. Once held in honor als Honey Hochmad to King Rauru and Queen Sonja, thereafter to his sister and Princess Zelda. Here on thy's great stand with my in time with the royal family. Some of this is easy to understand. Some of it's like, so mich hero remembrance preserven for the sake of him on whom our hope reste. Mischte looks like German, but the use of a standalone Y looks like Spanish. There's not much to go on, but you can clearly read the names of King Rauru and Queen Sonja, the founders of Hyrule. The name Zelda is clearly legible elsewhere in the text. The author finishes by saying that she will write about the royal family's daily lives in 13 segments. What is it, a blog? It certainly seems to be a royal diary left behind by a chamberlain or someone of equivalent station. The part that catches my attention is the third name mentioned, Zelda. There's no record of anyone by that name in any other text we've unearthed so far, but this is evidence that the name Zelda is much older than the princess. It dates all the way back to Hyrule's founding. What's written here must be the start of a first-hand account of Hyrule. Did you notice the number 13 there? This means that there are 12 more stone tablets to be found. If Royal Chamberlain really left these, it's an interesting perspective on the day-to-day life of the era, on which the history books don't mention. There's so much we could learn here of King Rauru, Queen Sonja, or even this curious woman named Zelda. 12 stone tablets left. Fascinating. If you happen to find more stone tablets in your travels, get some kind of visual evidence of them and show it to me. Fuck. I could have been taking pictures of them the whole time, that's what I was supposed to do. I'll make sure there's a nice reward in it for you. I was supposed to be photographing them. Heart means shrine? I've already been there. Man, how am I gonna keep... How do I keep track of them all? A person icon? For the flowers? Because it's their diary, I guess. I will try to find my place in the diary of Jane. Yeah, 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 yeah. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. I could be putting stars on them because they look like stars, but whatever. I haven't been using the person icon very much. So I need to find 12 of them. What's all these royal family people just writing stuff everywhere and making like a weirdly big hub about it? That one's easy to get to. Just seems so self-important. Like, ah, this is the wisdom being passed on by Sidon and it with all through the ages with these stone tablets, and one of them was just like a tutorial message about the idea that he's doing it that doesn't actually itself contain any wisdom. It's like, a cool, buddy. Glad I came. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Closer than I thought it would be to being done. Oh, there's one. Hiding amongst the mess. There we go. Looking out for just obvious gaps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? There is 12. I must have miscounted them a little bit. Okay. We'll see how findable these are. Let's go for this one. And I want to go for this one because I have a very high up vantage point to jump from to try this one. And they were overtime today for a little bit, but I would like to just have the payoff of successfully finding a thing. And, I don't know. We'll see if there's any payoff for it. If it's kind of boring, I might just do them off camera, because it's just me flying through the air. At this point, air traversal is kind of trivial. As you're seeing here, like if it's anywhere near any of the many checkpoints I already have across the entire sky, because I've already traversed the majority of the map, then I just go to the nearest one, then fly to it like this. Okay. I do believe that whenever it shines, oops. Whenever it glows like that, I believe that means that it's a one I haven't gotten yet. This is a chance to look around a bit. We're trying to find where the ones that are left are. Hello, big boat. When I say off camera, I do mean that I'll record it. I just won't be doing like a let's play at the time, if it's boring. But I do want to have the camera ready because if I go to any of these platforms I haven't been to, they might have a surprise. Although I don't know how they might not be that much more surprising than the one we already saw, because it was pretty surprising when it just fucking fell under me. That was very startling. Imagine landing to photograph it because that's your goal, and it's sort of tedious that you're doing these, and then this one just mysteriously just falls into your feet. It happened to me under similar circumstances, but for me, I'm not lulled into a sense of kind of boredom. It's more like curiosity of just kind of still wondering what they were, because I still didn't have context for them, and for a bit because of my break, I also forgot that, oh right, you can't do anything with these. So that curiosity reawakened when I was gone for 3 months from this game, only to be reminded, oh yeah, this is just nothing. So taking a photograph of it should be pretty fine, because it should just give me a confirmation that I'm doing it. Alright, you do it here. That's the wrong side. Did it work? Okay, it does have the exclamation point on it. And I think I needed this for a photograph of choo-choo or something that I didn't turn on yet. It's good that they're marked as being a quest objective. Yeah, it's illegible. Alright, let's just warp back to here to heal, because I have harmed myself. And yeah. Yeah, that wasn't super interesting to do. So yeah, I think I'll binge those at some point between episodes, so we don't eat up an entire episode with just me slowly floating around. Because that would be boring. And then we'll go turn them all in all at once and see what the translations actually amount to. Hopefully there's some kind of payoff or like narrative thing or gameplay element that's neat in this process, because like I don't know, we already did the teardrop, so you'd hope that's not just completely redundant and boring or something. But I'm not sure what's going to happen with these. I need a nap. There it is. I get all turned around. And now you go to bed. Sorry, it's mandatory. Doesn't matter what time of day it is.